Okay, we're all good. Last time, we had the party split a little bit. Dag went up the elevator and had his own little adventure with your boy Cyrus and your main man Escher, MC
Oh,
Escher.
my boyfriend.
Yep. Um,
Pride Month.
Dag wasn't really too sure about Escher, so he kind of just bailed and went downstairs. In the meantime, the rest of the group was able to figure out how they were going to undo the lever or knock the lever down so they could get the elevator back down to go find Dag. In doing so, they went back up the elevator. Sonny was the only one who got knocked out by the gas.
Noob.
Yep. Dritz decided he was going to go just run down the stairs, and after running over the carpet attacked him and engulfed him for a little bit, as well as the portrait that came out. And once you guys dispatched that, Dag he came up the stairs, met up with all you guys, and he kind of caught you guys up on what he found and what he saw, and then decided to go in to see Escher again. And then just bursting in right behind him, No Legs, just in all of his beautiful glory, just came in, charged in. And the two of them had a quite lovely conversation, you might say. You might say that one wanted to jump the other one's bones at one point.
I'll let you guys.
We'll let the fanfic write itself. After attempts to get Escher to come with them and leave his master, he refused to do so. And after getting the location of the wine cellar, you guys left. And instead of taking the elevator back down, you guys decided to walk all the way down 4 or 5 flights of stairs, only to be blocked by the portcullis once again. After a lot of deliberation, you guys decided to just shoot the lever again. And then once the elevator came down, you had to figure out how to get across it without tripping the elevator. All of you, except for No Legs, jumped over without issue. No Legs forgetting that he actually has a way to enhance his jump ability. Seriously, he has a spell called Jump that triples his jump distance.
Yeah, because
He didn't look at your spells.
He wanted to save it for later.
In case we come across another elevator.
Yeah.
Why would he could jump off my shoulders? It doesn't. I mean, why would he use it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he jumped almost all the way across, but when he landed, nothing happened. And it was like the elevator was triggered by a certain weight limit that would require all of you to stand on it instead of just one. So you guys made it out of there. Before you guys had gone up the elevator, you had found the Hall of Bones, where you found mounted on the wall was the skull of presumably the dragon Argynvost that you guys were here to collect. But you required Dag's help to get it off the wall and to carry it, because, he's just your mule. Yeah. So you guys were able to fashion some ladders out of the bones and rope in there, and you were able to get that skull off the wall. And then down at the other end of the hall, you found the wine cellar. You guys started scouring through the barrels, and in the last one that you guys looked in, this black viscous ooze jumped out and attacked Dag. Combat ensued. You guys were doing damage to it from afar, but once Dag started to strike it with his sword, once he connected, it's like the ooze was starting to eat away at his sword, permanently damaging it. Grim made it rain up in here.
Make it rain.
Which stopped the creature from climbing further up the wall, while the ranged did the rest of the damage to it and got rid of the foe and killed it. And in the bottom of the barrel that it was sitting in was a platinum sword hilt that Dag had found. This seems to be the prophesized weapon that Madame Ava spoke to you about. But right now, all you know is that it's giving off a magical aura. There's really nothing more that you know about it just now. You're going to need to spend quite a bit of time meditating on it and studying it and learning everything about it before you know any more about it. Because right now it's just an empty sword hilt with a magical aura. You guys decided, all right, you got what you needed, so you're out of here. You don't want to risk running into Strahd or any other of his minions. So you guys left, and as you were walking out the castle gates, just outstretched, just this loud, longing voice crying out into the rain and thunder and darkness, just yelling out, "No legs!" And just longingly missing him, wanting him, and that's where we ended it. So right now you guys are standing out in the rain near your wagon, right outside the castle, over here. So if you can look at your map, you can see right here, this is kind of where you guys are at.
Got it.
And right now, it's up to you guys what you want to do. Right now, I think your goal is to get the skull back to Argynvost, which is over here. Yep. So to do that, you are going to have to venture through the town of Vallaki, which, if you forgot, most of you are wanted there.
But we have a wagon. Can we ford the river like
Oregon
Yeah.
Trail?
I mean, you can. There is a lot of forest and a lot of hill and a lot of nastiness potentially along the way. You can definitely attempt it. It's going to be a long and dangerous trek that way.
Yeah.
I like the word. Is.
And how much time did we waste over there? Like, it's probably like what, the afternoon?
And you're talking in the castle?
And well, no, like what time of day is it right now? Like,
it was like I'm trying to remember. So you guys originally left Vallaki at like
7
o'clock in
a.m.
the morning, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So after your adventures with Jeff, and it probably took you a couple hours at least to get over to Castle Ravenloft. Probably say 3 to make that whole trek. So you're probably looking at about mid-afternoon, probably 3 p.m. ish.
Hey, Bri, am I wanted? Count?
You are not. You are the only one that's not. The last time you guys went through Vallaki, No Legs, you guys kind of pulled the Chewbacca maneuver, where you had them all in chains, and you were the guards that you met allowed you to go through as long as you took the prisoners to the Burgomaster, which clearly you did not. Or maybe you did. Maybe they don't know, but they let you through with the prisoners chained up in the back of your wagon.
Yeah. Okay. Is the wagon that we have right now? Is it very functional? Wagon can full-fledged carry everybody. We're all good.
Yeah. I mean, you still have the 2 horses that you bought as well that are pulling the wagon. So they can only pull a certain amount of weight. So probably all of you won't be able to get in the wagon at the same time. Some of you will have to walk alongside. But yeah, I mean, especially now that you have an extra 250-pound dragon skull that you're carrying around, that's gonna put weight in the wagon for the horses as well.
No Legs.
So-
I can't help but think that you just missed an opportunity for a fulfilling relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, who's to say you'll ever find love again?
Yeah, what in the butt?
No legs replies. And he says, no leg replies, and he goes, well, like they always say, so many fish in the creek.
What?
There's
I didn't
always
hear
the
you.
old bone grinder.
I didn't hear anything he said.
No, I said no legs replies, and he says, there's so many different type of fish in the creek.
I'm open-minded, not open-behind.
It's a good saying, Dad.
So there is another bridge south, like south of Argynvost Hold, but there's no telling what we would run across on the way there. versus taking.
Oh,
I don't
are you talking over here?
I don't see
Yeah.
a clear path over there.
Well, that's all just like hills, right? Like, I mean, potentially we could track it. It just would take a long time.
So though that's hills, but that section, like all this section here where it's white, that's all like snowy mountains.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey, Bri, I'm sorry. Can you ping the town that most people are wanted in? I don't know if I'm looking at this map right. Okay.
And we're here.
Can you see the word Vallaki right there?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, you guys just don't see anything. All right.
You can change that, Brian, if you
I
wanted
know.
to.
Yeah. I know. Actually, you know what? I probably will, just because you guys know what that is.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead. Actually, I'm gonna put that as.
There we go.
There. So the places that you guys know, I'm gonna go ahead and change to.
Oh, so that's what those blurry spots are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we should.
This is
I
your
think-
guys' map, so.
Yeah, I think we should, team. I think we should hop back in our wagon and try and trek through Vallaki again. Try and use the same tactic of having no legs help us through.
Yeah.
I'm directly
Yeah.
would be best.
Yeah, no legs replies and goes, I'm gonna help you guys guide through this, and you know me, as you guys have seen, I can charm anybody I want.
Let's just
So if
hope
you guys
the same guards aren't on the east side of the town guarding this time.
Totally, all of those words you said, yes, all of those.
Oh, no, how about on the exit, we'll just put a hood on and we'll call it good.
Yeah, I'm like, no legs again replies and goes, maybe everybody just get in the back of the wagon. It's gonna be a little low. It's gonna be a little crazy. But I'm gonna let me be in the front, and let me talk my way through this town.
So are we gonna play the prisoner game again?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
legs,
Let's
no
try.
leg- no legs replies and goes, here's my plan. They question about the whole prisoner thing. I'm gonna tell them, hey, took them to the prisoner place. It was busy. They was full. I'm transferring them to a whole new spot, and on top of it, now we have a magical skull with it. I don't know. I'm not in charge.
Sonny replies, I think it might be better for you to just say you found this skull on the side of a road somewhere.
Yeah. No legs
You're a-
replies.
You're a
Here's
skull
the deal.
collector.
You want me to tell them I found a 250-pound skull on the side of the road?
I mean, they're all drunk on
Yes.
Bavarian Sazerac, so who knows what they think.
I'm like, all right, I'm down. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so it's about a 12-mile trek from the castle to Vallaki. You guys pass through the giant Barovian gates with the giant statues that you guys have seen many times. As you guys kind of pass in this area, is everyone in the back of the wagon, or is everyone just kind of walking on their own right now?
I'm in the back of the wagon.
I'm walking.
I'm walking. The skull's kind of heavy.
No legs. Can you go ahead and make a perception check for me, please?
Yeah, I guess.
Just say no. Just say no.
What's he gonna do? No.
Roll
Sorry, guys, I need
initiative.
my D&D.
Instant death.
Jeff shows up.
Yeah.
Oh no. One, Brian.
Perception. You have a +6 to that.
Oh. And I'm rolling my D20.
Yep. Roll d20, add 6.
Yeah, 12 plus 6, so 18.
18. Okay. So as you are coming down the path where it breaks off to go down towards the old bone grinder, you kind of notice there's darker clouds that are kind of lower and hanging just above that area. As you guys are kind of walking past, that's kind of all you see.
So, is he the only one that sees that?
He's the only one who sees it. Well, I guess Sonny, you can go. Sonny, roll perception as well.
Okay.
If I'm walking, I don't see it.
So what I'm trying to go with this is these two are the only ones who have been to the old bone grinder.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, this is sorry. We're at the bone grinder. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a 11, Brian.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it's because you're kind of looking in that direction. It's not hard to see that there are just some kind of darker clouds kind of looming over in that area.
No legs. Do you see those crazy dark clouds?
Yes, I see them, and I'm gonna be honest with you. They make me uncomfortable. But what option?
Should we just keep on keeping on?
We've been through worse shit.
It's true. Yes, we
We've
have.
been through worse shit. Let's press on, and let's not tell the team what we just saw because it's probably gonna spook them.
Okay. So you guys continue on the rest of the trek. A couple hours have passed on your 12-mile trek. I think if that's about the right time for the right speed. 12-mile trek should take three-ish hours, right? Maybe a little longer.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Depends.
you're coming up to about a kind of evening-ish, kind of 7 p.m. As you're getting towards you see Vallaki coming up. It looks like they're in the middle of changing the guard to the night shift. What would you guys like to go ahead and do?
Guys, what if we were to try and enlist Jeff to help us out and get us back into the town so we can get through this?
I don't know if you remember, Jeff's not your biggest fan, bro.
Not my biggest fan. That's very clear, but I think he was really moved by the idea that his armor is going to help.
I mean, we do have another option. No legs could go in because he's not wanted, and try to procure some disguises for us, and then we could try to get in that way.
It's not a bad idea either.
I call dibs on Santa's little helper.
Who's Santa?
Who is this Santa you speak?
Who is Santa?
My grandpa.
Oh, nice fellow.
Cool.
I'm gonna dress up like No Legs' better brother, Legolas.
I'm just gonna walk in.
I told everybody in this group you do not bring up my cousin. Not allowed.
I'm gonna dress up as Orlando Bloom.
Never heard of him. He sounds awful.
It looks like your older brother Legolas.
I'm up for either option, either the prisoner or trying to do a costume or whatnot.
What say ye, Adam? Grim? That's what I meant to say.
I'm stroking my beard thinking about it. I say we had success last time as prisoners.
All right, let's do it. Clark, you good? Or sorry, Dag,
Do
you
we
good
have
with that?
something? Do we have something to cover the dragon skull with?
I'm just gonna cover my armor a little bit.
I would like
Also-
to use my cloak of billowing to cover it up.
Okay.
But I want to ensure it doesn't billow. I just need it to be a cloak.
That's fine. I mean, it's on your command that it billows.
Okay, perfect.
It only billows. That's why you're only intimidating at all times.
It's always just flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Even if there's no wind, it just flaps.
Yeah, it's just like Superman.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Okay.
hop in this mofo.
So wait, what do we decided, team?
No legs.
We're
You are
prisoners.
leading us through as prisoners. We are going to try and hide the skull as best as we can with our bodies,
But
even though it's ginormous. Well, let's see what happens.
So you want me to command this place and convince them that you are prisoners heading to what prison?
You're taking us to the town,
To the
the Burgomaster. Is that what the name?
this
of the guy
place.
is?
Vallaki.
And this place that we're heading, this is important.
Yes, that's where we're taking the dragon skull to.
We have to take the dragon skull to the castle
Yes,
of Argynvost.
but I'm
Argynvost, bruh.
asking them how is it important to them? Because it might be important to us, but they would care less about that place.
Why don't you just say you're trying to sell the skull in town, and they're not gonna question it?
You know what? Let's just go on the fly and let's see what the hell happens.
Yeah.
And it's worked so far.
Last time you winged it and it went really well.
I did, and I had.
You got a boyfriend out of the deal.
I got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared, I don't know. Your mic seems like it's in another room.
My mic's in my room. I'm sorry. I don't have like my.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know if like
No, I
you
just
had a different setup or something.
my computer.
Okay, no worries.
I mean, I can hook up my like Bluetooth headset for my Xbox, but
No, you're good. I mean, I can hear you.
Yeah. I can hear you.
if you want to, I can lean in like this more
Just,
often.
we can all just lean in super close to the microphone.
Do it.
Is my voice?
Can you hear me?
Why would I see your guys' forehead to get louder?
Okay, so you guys all kind of get into the back of the wagon, chained up, and you're covering the dragon skull that's kind of sitting in the middle. No legs. You're getting up into the driver's seat of the wagon, and you guys just start continuing down the road. And you come up to the guard gate, and the guard kind of looks at you. And he says, "Oi, hold it right there. What you got going on?"
No legs replies, "Hello, kind sir. How's your night?"
It's just starting. Why are you coming here?
Well, sir, it seems I have some prisoners that needs to be transferred to a specific location, which you guys just told me it, and I should know it.
Argynvost.
I'm transferring some prisoners to Argynvost. And I
Do
just
you
need
mean
acid,
Do you mean
no stopping.
Argynvost, the mansion?
Yes, the mansion. Yes, I have some high-class prisoners behind me that are specifically asked based off of some very high-end ranked people.
Go ahead and make a deception check for me, please.
So good.
You have a +1 to that roll.
I have a plus what?
+1.
Oh shit!
Everybody get your battle axes
I
and
just lean over
swords
to
ready.
Sonny and just say, it's almost like he wasn't here when we went in the first time.
I lean over and I say, "No legs. Just give him money."
I roll a 13 with my.
Okay.
Well, that's including my +1.
Okay. He says, "Right. So you're taking the prisoners. Who are these prisoners?"
Like I said, these are some high-class prisoners that need to be isolated in a very good spot, and as we all know, that for them.
We all know what?
We all know this is a good spot for them to be for prisoner casualties. But
I swear to God, this is out of Princess Bride.
Yeah. But I thought you said you were taking them to the mansion Argynvost.
But I said, my boy, are you listening? Are your boots too tight, boy?
Well, I did wake up a little late, and in haste, I did tie my boots quickly.
I don't know if you knew. Oh goodness, I know it's really hard to like. I know you have a long day, so, Brian, I pull out my bag and I pull out some type of magical ale.
I mean,
In my bag.
do you have one?
I look over at Dritz. I'm like, "He's had that this entire time."
Yeah, I'm like, man,
Brian,
I've been
Brian,
pretty
are you-
thirsty, you
you allowed-
asshole.
No legs. Who's very much a fan of ales. To have ale in his bag right now.
I mean, if you have ale in your bags, I'm not gonna say that you didn't restock ale at the inn or you stole something from the castle.
You can't trust me with any of that. I
You're right.
probably all of it. I stole all of it. So I just go. I go. Hey, here, have a nice drink. I know you're busy, and I know you just started your shift, but don't tell your boss, right?
Wait a second. He swiped that brandy. That's why the dude yelled his name out. He stole his brandy.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. You have a +4 to that roll.
Before he rolls, can I cast Bless on him?
Does it require you to talk? Does it have a somatic? I think it's somatic. Does it say S next to it?
It says C.
Concentration.
That's concentration. So let me see. Let me find Bless. It is a vocal, somatic, and material. So it's going to require you to speak and move your hands.
Oh.
I mean, am I speaking a language they can understand?
That's up to you. What's your magic words? Okay. Perfect.
These nuts.
So as Graham does that to me, and they don't know that he just blessed me by saying these nuts.
Wait. Did he bless these nuts?
He blessed these nuts.
So just to make it even better, No Legs looks back and he goes, "Keep down, prisoner."
All right.
And then now that I'm blessed, I'm gonna roll.
Okay. You can use an extra D4 on that.
An extra D4.
Yeah, so whatever you roll +1 plus whatever you roll with the D4.
Well, I have it's a +4, right?
+4 because he's doing perception.
Gotcha.
So roll, add 4 to it, and then if you want to, you can roll the D4 and add it to it as well.
So I have an 11 plus the 14, and I just rolled a beautiful 1 on my D4.
So for a total of 16. All right. So you grab the ale, you hand it over to him, and he says, "You trying to bribe me with ale?" Because I'm all about that.
Oh. Hell yeah. No Legs goes, "Hey, I know we all need it. It's all, we're all trying to get through this, right, my man?"
I hear you on that. It's
Don't
gonna be a long night. I hear there's a certain vampire lord's minions have been running around recently, and we all need to be able to protect this place, and if we're gonna die, I'm gonna die happy. And he kind of grabs the ale from you, and he says, "All right, you take these prisoners on through. If you're taking them to the mansion on some orders, just check in with the burgomaster first and make sure that everything's squared away. Check out the guard captain too if he's there. He's a little bit pissed right now because his armor was delayed, but check in with him. Make sure that everyone's on the up and up, and get these prisoners to the mansion. I know we only send the worst people there."
Yes, well, I appreciate your time, and just for the sake of you having to deal with someone like me, I'm just going to tell you, that ale right there, hold on to it, my mate.
Right, as he takes a quick swig of it.
And I go, "All right, then." And then I start stroking.
And he says, "Move along. Move along."
I then, as we're moving, I turn around to everybody and I go, "I don't know how that worked."
And I
don't either, man. But good job.
I look at No Legs and say, "Dude, you've been holding out ale on us? What the fuck?"
I turn around and look at him and I go, "I'm saving it for the right moment."
What, for your boy Escher?
We don't speak of him.
It was one time, man.
We were drunk, okay?
I had a lot of brandy within 5 minutes, okay?
All right. So you guys get through the guard gate. You guys, those of you in the back, you can, if you're staying shackled and bound for a little bit longer, you can. You guys kind of round the corner. You're kind of getting into the merchant district at one of your familiar shops. You kind of see that there's a few people hanging around Jeff's place. A couple guards are hanging in there. They look like they've been sent on a mission over to see Jeff. But other than that, no one's really paying you guys any mind. There's kind of a lot of business happening in the streets right now. Seems to be a busy day in Vallaki. Even though everyone's still grim, it's not like everyone's just like hustle bustle yelling around. It's more like a humdrum. Just everyone's just trying to get to where they're going because what do they have to live for type of deal.
Wasn't it like 7 o'clock at night?
Yes. So it's the evening time, and the sun's going down, and everyone's starting to close up shop.
I would recommend we don't travel at night.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to?
Are we hitting up the blue water?
Yeah, so I'd recommend we go hit up the inn again and stay the night and wake up early in the morning again.
I could use a good night rest.
I could use a good meat pie in my belly.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for some fish and chips.
I'm looking for ale.
I'm looking for human babies. I mean, not now. I mean, fish and chips. Yeah.
All right.
Dritz, I understand that you have weird cravings. I'll help you find human babies.
Okay, as you guys are going down the road and approaching the Blue Water Inn, you see coming down the road and heading towards the entrance is a group of guards headed by the guard captain, who you guys recognize from when you were arrested the first time. You can see that they look like they're heading into the Blue Water Inn for some evening meals and drinks.
Well,
Are we gonna
Let's say we
put
go to
them
the back
inside, or are we
well,
already heading in?
shit.
Well, no legs. I guess it's time for you to perform once again. We're going to need you to go ahead and go in there and distract our old friends who arrested us. Maybe with a song and a dance. I know you know how to dance. I know you know how to sing. So get up in there and distract them. So we can go.
Brian,
I thought he was
maybe,
a bard.
Brian,
Got it.
Brian, does this inn have a back door?
Hey.
I would
Because if anything, I would say we park the wagon in the back and just wait there and hide.
We
We
could
can send no
send
legs in. We can send no
Yeah.
legs in and have him contact the our people on the inside. Maybe get us a backdoor entry.
Yep, agreed.
Brian, can we see the map of Vallaki again?
Yes. Pull it over there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here while we've been at Vallaki, so I would love to.
And I'm going to go get a
You've
quick
been
drink
here.
and a
You've
snack.
been here like 3 times.
Deep every.
We met a guy who had a monkey. I'm pretty sure this is where what is it? What the toy guy?
Blinsky.
Blinsky. There we go. I know it's B something.
Can you guys see the whole map here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Didn't know if I
Which the Blue Water Inn is
Blue
right
Water
there in
Inn,
the
yeah,
middle,
the
right?
Blue Water Inn is right here. Jeff and his shop are kind of over in this area.
Brian, where are we currently at? Are we in that front entrance on the right there?
You guys are kind of over right here. You came in this gate here, and you guys are currently chilling right in this area. You're seeing closer over here is down this road going towards the Blue Water Inn is the group of guards.
You know, the other thing we could do is we could go hide out in the church since the preacher was arrested last time. He might not be there. Might not be anybody in the church.
Where is that at, Chris?
That's all the way over. It's towards the west gate that we have to leave out anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm back.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
No problem,
Okay.
man.
Alrighty.
So
Missed you, Jesse.
right now you guys
I
are
love being
hanging
missed.
out outside of the inn. As you're seeing the guards and the guard captain head into the inn.
Was there a back door to that inn?
If you guys went through the back door before, I honestly don't remember if you guys went around to check. You would have to go around just to double check, or yeah, I mean you'd have to go behind just to see if there was a back door.
All right, I hop out of the wagon to go check in the back, see if there's a back door.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see a back door, but you see a set of stairs that lead up from the ground floor. That looks like there may be a door to the second floor.
Yeah, I go up the stairs. Wait,
Okay.
what condition are these stairs in?
They're fine. I mean, it's raining
Okay.
and it's wet wood, but
I'll go up the stairs.
okay.
Is there a door?
There is a door. Yep.
Okay, I knock.
Nobody's answering.
Is there a window or anything that I can peer in?
No.
Is the door unlocked?
Gonna try to open it.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the knob or whatever, undo the latch.
Yeah, it opens. It opens into a hallway. Yeah, on the right, as you're walking in, it's just a railing into the open area below, down into the main lobby area of the inn.
Okay.
You can kind of see if there's people there eating and drinking.
Okay. What else do I see when I'm peering my head in?
Really, just there's a hallway that leads straight across. Looks like there's 2 doors on your left and 1 straight ahead.
Okay. Well, obviously going in the back door, we can be seen up there. So I'm gonna back out, close the door, go
Okay.
back down the steps. I say we park the wagon back here behind it and wait for the soldiers or whatever the military. What are they?
There's just the guards, town guards.
Guards. Wait
So-
for the guards to leave.
So Grim, what did you see when you went back there?
I saw and I explained to him what you just told me, Brian.
Okay.
Because I'm lazy and don't want to repeat it all.
Hey, no, like, why don't you see if you can get us a room so as soon as they leave, we can just go straight in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm No Legs replies, "Let me do what I do best, guys. Let me go in there. Let me be me, and I'll get us some rooms, and we're just gonna have a great night. It's gonna be a good night."
Hey, No Legs, just hand stuff. Okay, that's it. Just hand stuff.
Keep your pants on, no legs.
I reply, "When it comes to ales, part of it, no guarantee, my friend."
What would Legolas think?
Bring up my. I told you this before and before and before and before that. I told you before it. Don't bring up my.
WWLD.
What would Legolas do?
We're all gonna get bracelets.
All right.
All right, so No Legs, you kind of just walk. Are you kind of just walking in nonchalantly, or are you trying to?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm like freaking
Drunk?
I'm like strutting, dude. I'm just like king of the castle kind of status, bro. Like just like back,
Okay.
back. As I'm
So
walking in.
yeah, you kind of like walk in, just kind of like how in Toy Story when Woody busts out of the box and he's just kind of finger gunning everybody. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. And you know, you're getting looked. You know, the group of guards that are sitting in the corner are kind of watching you, eyeing you. You know, there's a couple people off to the right that are just kind of like, who the hell is this guy? You see behind the counter, you see Danica Mardikoff, who's busily pouring drinks, and Erwin's rushing to and from the kitchen, bringing out food. Right now, he's kind of over delivering food and drink to the guards and the guard captain. He kind of looks at you and is kind of purposely not paying you any attention, not to try to draw attention that he knows you.
Oh, he does know me.
You've been here before.
He was asleep. Or sorry, you took over for him, I think.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, you weren't here last time, but yeah, you've been in this inn before. You guys have camped here before, but the Mardikovs, I don't know how much you know about them, but they're part of a group of were-ravens that are like a secret society in Barovia that are trying to stop Strahd. So they've helped you guys in the past. At the winery where these guys were at. I don't know if I think you were there. I don't know if you were there.
I wasn't there.
Okay. There were the owners of the winery. Were all part of this were-raven group. When you guys left the werewolf den, you guys were approached by one. So they're all part of the Keepers of the Feather, is what they're called.
It's good photo.
Also, you were here 12 hours ago.
That's true. You were here just yesterday. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you said this is a secret society.
The Keepers of the Feather and the Were-Ravens, yes.
The guy that's working the bar right now at the front end, he a part of this crew?
Yes. He and his wife, who is like behind the bar, they're both part of this order.
Gotcha. No Legs. No Legs walks up to this gentleman, and he goes. All he says is very simply, "Good day, sir."
And as he's putting drinks down for the guard captain and his crew, he says, "Good evening. Just grab a seat anywhere, and we'll be right. We'll be with you in a moment."
Thank you very much. I will sit here on the right side. I'm assuming, Brian, this is the opposite of. I want to sit the opposite of the guards.
Okay. So yeah, so they're kind of off to the left as you were walking in, and so there's kind of an open table over on the right hand side, kind of near the stage where performers would perform, or if anyone would do their poetry readings or whatever. There's just kind of a four-top table just empty over in that area.
The best poetry readings in Barovia.
What is
I'm
it? Slam
telling you.
poetry, like hardcore, like angsty stuff here.
Yeah.
Brian, in a super awesome fashion, out of my cloak, which no one knew I had, but I pull it out. It's a very long pipe, and I do like a cool little like twirl to it. I put it in my hand, stuff it with tobacco.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me, real quick. I want to see if you actually twirl the pipe or if you drop it.
Drop it, drop it.
What's my dexterity?
You have +4.
I get a 6.
Just saying, Legolas would have made it.
I love to talk.
So you go and you do like a kind of a twirl of your pipe, and you kind of stumble, but you're able to catch it before it hits the floor. So you don't look as cool. Like, it was really cool until it wasn't. And, but you still have the pipe in your hand. You kind of look around and see if anybody noticed you, which luckily nobody really did.
That's good. So yeah, then I'm like, I then start stuffing my tobacco, and
Okay.
I light it, and I'm just now sitting in a corner, Aragon style, in
Yep.
Fellowship of the Ring in the corner with my hood on, just kind of minding my own business in a corner, just.
I feel like being inconspicuous is not your thing.
Like, not in this room. Let me have my moment.
Okay, so you're sitting there smoking your pipe.
Brian, we should make everybody mute right now. This should be me and you.
Yeah, you're kind of right. Let's do
Understand,
it.
we've done it for everybody else,
Yeah,
so
let's
why
do
does
it.
everyone listen to
But
Jared?
then we can't tease him.
You're right.
Yeah,
You can't.
point. I need to just
How are
let
we
me-
supposed to harass you if we can't hear what's going on?
All right, you guys mute me and Jared.
I let you guys
Ah.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, you're chilling in the inn, Aragorn style. You know, you're just leaning back.
I appreciate the stumble, but not fully a failure.
Yeah, that
appreciate
was
that.
good, right? Yeah. Now, are you like leaning back in your chair or anything, or are you just kind of?
Yeah, I just imagine that I'm kind of just like like not like this. I'm just kind of more like I'm kind of laxing it up, and I'm just kind of like sitting there and like I don't want it to be super obvious, but at the same time, I've got a style to me.
Okay. All right, that's cool. I like
You
it.
know, you know what I mean? And, like, I'm not like the guy in the room that everybody's looking at, but I also got a little something to me, you know?
Right. Yeah. I just didn't want to make sure if like you were trying to lean back, like tilt your chair back and balance it, because I was gonna see if you were gonna fall over.
I'm not intentionally making sure that every motherfucker there can hear me or see me.
Okay. Good. All right. So after a little bit of time, you know, it's still pretty packed in here, but Damien comes over and he kind of wipes his hands on his towels and he says, "All right, welcome back. What can I get for you?"
So I like lean in and I go, hey man, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Are you trying to be sneaky in this conversation, or are you just kind of talking?
No, I would say I'm kind of speaking like under my voice a little bit, like I'm not whispering like this to cause him to lean in, because I don't want any of the guards on the other side to feel like this type of suspicion of my conversation with him.
Okay.
It's just more of like, it's just more of kind of me being like, you know, the classic like, yeah, no, this beer, this is a great beer, you know. But in between, I'm kind of doing like the, hey man, there's a lot going on right now, and we're those guards on the other side of us. They're not big fans of us right now, probably, and we need somewhere to rest. We know we can be here. Is there any way you can kind of find a safe way for us to get into this place? Do you have any options for us?
He kind of looks around, kind of writing things down on his pad, acting like he's taking your order, and he says, "I'm sorry, man. We're all booked up over here tonight. The only thing I've got, especially for the 5 of you, is, I mean, I'm assuming there's still 5 of you, unless one of you decided to die. But my reports say that you guys went east to the castle."
I lean into him and I go, maybe some of the people, I kind of wish.
He's like, yeah. He kind of chuckles a little bit. He says, "Really, the best thing I can do is get you some straw and some hay in the barn out back."
I reply to him and I go, can you be real with me, man? Is it safe? Are we safe going out there? Do you think we're not going to be disturbed?
I mean, me and Danica are really the only ones, other than my sons, that will go out there, and we're all privy to your situation. So, really, I mean, that's going to be probably, unless you guys are making a ruckus all night or whatever, the guards will probably leave you alone.
Okay. No Legs replies and goes, "Well, I appreciate your time. We'll take anything you have, and I appreciate you accommodating towards us." And I pull out whatever money I have, Bri. Whatever money I have on me at the time, I give it all to him.
Okay, so you actually have money on you. It's in your inventory. You have 500 gold. That is a shit ton of gold you're gonna give this guy.
Okay, so okay. Okay, so I don't.
I mean, that'd be the equivalent of like grabbing a huge ass sack and like a pillowcase full of coin and throwing it on the table.
So I chug my ale. I finish my ale, and out loud to everybody, I go, "Thank you so much for your service, sir." And then I drop 20 coin.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll go ahead and subtract that from your inventory for you, since I've got it up.
Thank you.
And he says, "That is about 20 times more than the ale you drank, but I appreciate it. And yes, come back soon."
Yeah. I then stand up and I like kind of stand next to him and I give him like a little pat on the shoulder, and I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of like, just keep this between me and you, and then I start walking out.
Okay. All right. So are you walking back outside to your
Yeah.
compatriots? Okay.
Yeah,
So
some-
as you walk out, I mean the guards, the guards themselves aren't really paying attention to you, but the guard captain he's kind of watching you as you walk out. And then let's go ahead and get everyone back so we can get everyone unmuted.
Okay. All right,
All
Brian.
right.
All right,
I'm
I'm good.
I'm back.
Did you guys see my comments in the comment section of Roll20?
I see that.
No,
you
'cause
tried
I have
to
them
sneak
away.
in.
I see.
Sneak in pants, no legs. Now he's no legs and no pants.
Okay, so no legs. You guys are kind of all just kind of bullshitting around the cart, or whatever you guys are doing. No
We're
legs.
playing rock, paper, slaps. Rock, paper,
Perfect.
scissors, slaps.
Okay, yeah. Who's winning?
Rock, paper, apps.
It's a tie between Grim and I against Dritz and Dag.
Okay, cool.
I'm winning because I kept my gauntlets on.
Wait. No.
See,
Okay,
that's
okay.
cheating.
Actually, I'm winning because I can heal
You know
myself.
what? I want to at least go one round with slaps. If we're gonna do it, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Somebody's gonna get damage done here.
On three, put your choice in the chat.
Put your
Choice of what?
choice.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Brian, as
Is that how that works?
As
okay.
they're doing this, I walk up to them and I just look and I see what's happening and I like literally drop my head down to my freaking chin. Just like, are you freaking
All right, you
serious?
call it, Brian.
Sunny
call it-
versus it's Sunny and Dritz, so we'll do that one first. They're going against each other. So Sunny and Dritz, 3, 2,
All right.
1.
Ah, fuck.
Ooh, baby.
All right. So Jesse wins. So Jesse turns Dritz's hand over and just slaps it as hard as he can.
Keep in mind, I'm a
Dritz-
big black man
That's fine.
with
Dritz-
Well,
LeBron James.
Keep in mind, we learned last time that you're not that big because
Brian, you should make him
you're
roll.
shorter than me.
Roll strength checks.
Apparently, you're 8 feet tall.
no, Dritz, go ahead and take 1 point of damage.
Oh,
All right, Grim and Dag, you got your choices locked in.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
fire!
Wait,
I'm just
fire's
being
an
friends?
option?
No,
I'm just seeing friends.
no.
Yes, okay, I do remember that. That's fine.
I mean, the only other alternative I know is rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
It's fucking fire. I'll take a
That's your
loss on that
ball
one. I'll
take.
take the 1 point of damage.
Okay, sounds good. Everyone just kind of looks at Grim,
I just kick him in the shins.
Yeah, and it's just like whatever.
I just look at Grim and I say, who the fuck chooses fire? Like what?
Okay, so no legs. You walk up on this situation. You see these guys messing around, flapping each other.
Yeah.
Your head goes down, and yeah, you approach the wagon.
Then No Leg speaks out and I go, hello.
Oh, no legs. How's it going, man? Did you get us in? What's going on here?
Yeah, no. Did you guys? I don't know. Maybe forgot that we are like in a place that people don't like us, and you guys are just sitting here playing Happy Panky over here.
It's nighttime. Most people are sleeping.
Yo, bro, you're the one who left us out here while you decided to go have a few drinks and do some lap dances for some of those guards.
Single drink, and I'm trying to find a living bit, and you're acting.
Hey, listen here, elf on a shelf.
Wait,
Did you get us a room?
I got everybody a room except for you because you're coming at me so aggressively. Bitch.
Fine, I'll sleep in your room.
No.
You can sleep on the shelf.
Are you guys all sitting out here like I'm just about to go tell the guards that you're just out here hanging out, and I'm like, hey, I found them.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you don't want me to do that, huh? Yeah.
I just show the guy. I just show the captain like, look how tight this armor is, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure, Dag, that's gonna go really well, but really well.
All right, what's the sitch? Okay, guys, let's settle down. What's the situation?
here's the situation. If everybody's here and paying attention, one of you already left. One of you literally just walked away from me.
No, I got my headphones on. I'm listening to you. I had to get a big ass ice cube.
I don't care about your cube.
Dritz is like walks around the building to take a piss.
Okay, here's the deal, boys. Good news and bad news.
Oh no.
All right, what'd you do?
Don't
Damn
assume
it.
it was me the best I could. Keep in mind the last like 3 sessions or however you talk about this in normal time, Brian. The last 3 nights of living, I've done everything great for this team.
Except for sleep for 24 hours straight,
That was before all of this, and now I've been awake.
dickhead.
Dumb bitch. So,
All right, here we go.
Good and
We need
bad
to have a
news.
battle royale.
Yeah. I'm like elf on elf, man. Been there, done that.
Made that movie.
So, again, I go, okay, everybody listen. Let's get serious for a
It's
second.
called Brookbow Mountain.
No. That's the second one. The first one's a parody of Elf on a Shelf. It's just Elf on an Elf.
That's good.
Okay.
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
You guys are making me want to drink, and I have nothing in my glass right now.
There you go.
Oh man.
Okay, so No Legs just kind of gets himself together because he's getting upset, and he just kind of. Here we go. I'm like, good news and bad news. Good news is I found a place for us to sleep.
Okay.
What's
It's
the bad
not
news?
in the inn, but
Oh, perfect.
Is it the church?
here's the thing. I was talking to the guy that owned. What's his name, Bri? I'm sorry.
Mardukov.
Yeah.
Irwin.
Irwin?
Arteman? Artikov?
Irwin.
Mardukov.
Irwin. Okay. So I go. No Legs goes. All right. Here's the thing. I've talked to Irwin. We had a very inconspicuous conversation in the corner. I looked super awesome. I was spinning my pipe. Nothing went wrong. It was beautiful. I killed it. It was great. And
AKA, you look like an
Does
ass.
he need
but
to
go
roll a
ahead.
persuasion check on us?
Yeah, can we get a
Yeah.
You guys can roll insight checks to see if you.
I'm gonna roll an insight on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll
yeah,
insight on
me
this.
too. Oh, 20. I got a 20.
of course you did.
Well, I got 15, but I got a +5 on insight.
I got a
so,
0.
So, wait, what? Oh, you got -1, don't you?
Yep. I'm just like, yeah, I'm enthralled in this story now.
Yep, Dag, you're just all over everything, and Dritz, you're like bullshit.
So I moved behind. I moved behind No Legs, and I'm just like, no, fuck this guy. He's full of shit.
I then provide to go. Well, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. And so I explain. What's his name again? Asher.
Irwin.
So Irwin. So I go. Irwin has offered a place for us to stay in, and the inn is full right now. And keep in mind, right now, especially with all the guards, we don't want to stay there. It's not a safe place. But Irwin explained that him and his wife have a barn behind the inn where he basically provided us hay and some straw and all that to be able to actually stay. And he says it'll fit all 5 of us. And I personally asked him if it's going to be a safe place. He goes, as long as me and my wife are around that area, no one's going to question the area. So, is it going to be comfortable? No. Is it going to be us to be able to have a night's rest? Yes. It's not great, but I did give him a very large sum of money, larger than I thought I had. Brian informed me that I was willing to spend way too much money on this guy because I didn't know. But I gave him a tip to be able to make sure that we were safe, and he seemed very happy. But we also made it very inconspicuous So none of the guards questioned me being in the room when I left. I finished 1 ale. I had 1 ale. Everybody won. I didn't have multiple. I had 1. And why are you all sighing at me right now? What is?
Is he gonna bring us ale? That's the most important question.
No.
Yeah.
That's what you get for being a refugee in your situation right now. You don't get it.
Grim's gonna get real ugly tonight. He's gonna have bad dreams, and he's gonna accidentally axe one of us in the middle of his dreams because he doesn't get ale.
Hey, Brian, I'd like to roll to be the big spoon.
We'll get there, Brian. Let me finish my thing before we get there.
I rolled a 16 to be a big spoon.
Let me roll.
Does that mean I'm at a disadvantage?
I also rolled a 16.
Jared, no legs, continue.
I'm never gonna get through this shit. I'm not even gonna get through this shit.
We love you, Jared.
So basically, I explained. Here's the thing. All of the guards, they were fine. Here's the thing. As I was walking out the door, the guard captain naturally had a very, very strong suspicion towards me. So, right now, you guys are all playing hanky-panky and shimshack blows all back here. I think we need to go and hide as quick as we can because I think this guard captain is on edge and we need to find the safest spot for us to stay the night. Or for stay the however long for us to figure this out because
Okay.
he's not suspicious about me, but as I was walking out, he was very, very intentionally watching me as I was walking out.
So, Brian, upon hearing this news, I immediately cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Chris, you're talking about passing from the end of the barn, which we're talking maybe 5 feet.
I'm just saying, it gives you a +10 on stealth.
Okay.
And I'm about to get it back when we go to sleep anyways, so it
Did
doesn't...
you come out the back door?
No, I went through the main door. It would be awkward if I went through the back door. I went through the main door. I need them to know that I was just a The whole entire goal was to make them think I was a wandering traveler.
Right.
Wasn't staying there.
I go up to no legs. I give him a hug, and I say thank you.
I look at No Legs. I look at Sunny, and I'm like, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know what's.
You got yourself another boyfriend.
I don't know what to do with my
And
hands.
I'm just really tired, and I want to sleep.
Mhm.
And I say, No Legs, bullshit aside, because we know that you didn't play it off cool, but good job.
I replied, I'm like, yes, however you guys feel about me, I managed to find a place for us to stay for the night so we can friggin' rest and no one's gonna bother us, hopefully. So yeah, I tried my best.
So, question: who wants to be on guard duty?
No Legs and I can split guard duty because we only need 4 hours each to get a benefits of a long rest.
Yeah. And I'm also full HP, so I also am not too worried about rest.
But so the full rest though gives you any spells that you cast. I don't know if you cast any spells.
Mhm.
You
Like
can
jump?
cast jump.
Yeah, you didn't cast jump.
Cast jump just for the excitement of the situation, and I also didn't know I had it.
All right. Okay. So you guys take the wagon back to the backside of the inn. You can see that there's a barn there. You can park the wagon inside of it, and there are doors on it, so you can close it out. Because there was no room at the inn, you guys can go hang out in the barn. Inside, you can see that there's stalls for the horses. There's a little trough full of hay, kind of sitting in the corner. I mean, you guys can kind of just get a little makeshift bed going for all you guys, and then
Don't forget, I rolled a 16 for Big Spoon.
Yeah, me
who
too.
Who are you guys
Me too.
spooning with?
I call Dag. I want to spoon Dag, since
Dag.
the Halle Berry dream.
I spoon Grim.
Dad,
You do know I'm cold-blooded, right?
So am I, bitch.
And I also.
Adam, Grim, do you submit to being the little spoon?
I mean, I roll at a disadvantage because I'm a dwarf against a black guy.
That's true.
I mean, I'm like at a negative 14 right now.
Okay. All right. So Sonny, you guys just lay down, and Sonny just grabs onto you and.
So
prison
So
style.
Dag, you have to beat 21 because I rolled 16 on the die, and then I have. Oh wait, no. What is that?
I don't know. You guys just rolled.
I was like, what are we rolling for? I think you just rolled anything.
Everybody just like instantly was like big spoon, and just
Yeah.
everybody.
I think it's a nature check.
No,
Either that or
it's
intimidation.
animal handling,
Intimidation.
Animal handling. I want animal handling.
+5. 21.
Yes.
Ooh. What am I rolling against here?
Yeah,
21.
Yeah.
Got to beat 21.
Okay, I only got 18. So.
Okay.
I handled that.
All right. So I'm assuming no legs. You're taking the first watch.
I'm not even gonna roll because no one wants to be around me, and that's fine.
Yeah. So you just reluctantly kind of go into the rafters and just kind of keep the first watch.
Hey, and I look at No Legs and I just say, hey, we can tag team.
I then look
That's
at
the
him.
third movie. That's the third movie.
Again.
Okay. So unless you guys are gonna do anything else, you guys can go ahead and rest at this point. Go ahead and benefit from your long rest, and then I'm gonna describe to Dag kind of what's going on right now. You guys can listen and notice because it's gonna be kind of cool.
Hey, real quick, Jared, I sent you something in our group chat.
You sent something me in group chat?
In the texts.
Help to explain what, the whole jumping thing.
Well, you should have spelled no legs right.
It's spelled no legs.
It's with a K
I'm
though,
a
like
dwarf.
K-N-O-W.
Do I care?
That's true.
Good.
Okay. Dag.
Look, friend, come
Yeah.
on.
As you, well, I guess this would kind of be before you guys start spooning. So Dritz is kind of getting, he's getting everything ready while you're spending some time with the hilt of your sword.
Does somebody have the let's get it on?
I mean, we have spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
You guys
There
are
we
spending
go.
There we go. There's careless whispers.
so much time on us resting because you have to snuggle together.
Yeah. Okay. Dag, as you're kind of curling up with the hilt of your blade, immediately you kind of drift off into a slumber, and these visions start to pour through your head. You see a familiar face of Strahd von Zarevich, with someone a little younger that looks similar to him. You can assume that this may be his brother Sergei that you've read about. And you see that Strahd is holding the hilt, or he's holding a sword with a hilt that looks exactly like the one that you have, except that this has a blade attached to it.
Mhm.
You can see in this vision that there's an argument starting to happen, and Strahd raises the blade and strikes Sergei down. Immediately, Sergei just falls into a bloody mess in front of him, and the sword kind of drops in a very cinematic way and kind of clangs to the ground, dripping with blood of Strahd's slain brother. It fades out, and the next scene that fades in, you see Strahd with the blade in his hands, just kind of reaching out as he's handing it to a robed figure that you don't recognize, but all you hear is Strahd just in a very low, wispy voice says, "Destroy it." And the robed figure bows his head and takes the sword with him and disappears. fade out of that scene. You fade into another scene where the robed figure is working, just kind of writing in some books. He's reading some books. Saving some corn for later.
There's some corn for
you see a young man kind of sneak up behind the robed figure. The blade is sitting on a table behind him, and the young man just very quietly grabs the sword and takes off. But it wasn't the full sword. It was just the hilt. The blade was still sitting on the table. So the young man took the hilt and ran. And that's the last you see of the young man. Fade out, fade in. Strahd is now in the room with the robed figure, irate, just yelling at him, saying, "How could this happen? How could you do this?" And the robed figure says, "The hilt was already destroyed. The blade is all that remains. I am still working on this. Believe me, the hilt is gone forever." And it kind of fades out. Fade in to just a dark scene, pitch black darkness. Kind of like, it kind of looks like, when you close your eyes and it kind of feels very wavy, kind of almost like you're in like ink or jello or something like that, kind of like really wavy. That's kind of what you're seeing right now. And then all of a sudden,
still listening.
Yep, you're good. And then all of a sudden, light enters in, just a big blast of light, like your eyes were open for the first time, and this liquid jumps away from you and kind of up and out of where you're at, and all you see above you is your face, Dag, as you're looking in. As you, the Dragonborn Dagony, reach in and grab whatever this is, it fades to black, and you awaken in the middle of the night, knowing that this hilt that you have is this sword that struck down Sergei von Zarevich. And as you sit up and kind of break away from Dritzt's cuddle, you grab the hilt, and you, as you're looking at it, just the memory of the history of this blade starts to fill you, and a bright blade of sun energy explodes out of the sword and becomes the blade of the sword.
Sweet.
Ooh.
You've got a lightsaber, dude.
So,
That's awesome.
you are now in possession of a sun sword.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and we should be able to add that to your inventory, no problem. But I'm gonna see if
Cool.
I can just grab it.
So, how many hours into sleep is this?
We're about 6 hours in. Well, it's probably close to the beginning of your shift.
Okay, so yeah, because I only require 4 hours for.
How are you doing that, Jesse?
There's a measurement thing.
So, Dag, go ahead and refresh your character sheet.
Alright.
And you're gonna see a sun sword now as part of your
Okay.
actions. I'm gonna take out, unless you're gonna hold on to your damaged longsword. I'm gonna get rid of it out of your inventory.
Okay. Is there like a donation box here? It's like a Goodwill.
You can leave it in the barn. I mean, and they can eventually find it. And,
Okay.
or if you
Or
want
someone
to
else
give
in
it-
the party can carry it for you.
Or if you want to give it to somebody else in the party, they can have a damaged longsword.
As Dag wakes up from this dream and he's got this shining sword sticking out, I look at him and I say, "I see you enjoyed my snuggles."
I just wink at him and go, "You got it right, Hallie."
Yep. So with this sun sword, Let me see.
Who's doing the lines there? What is going on there? Is that
That's
Jesse?
Oh my God.
Jesse.
What is going
I'm
on
just
there,
trying
bro?
something out. That's all.
I can't remember how to do that. I
You just-
remember. Is it?
You drag and then right click to mark another spot.
Wait.
Anyway.
So, Dag, you can when you have the sword aloft, you kind of feel this overwhelming sense of relief and joy coming out of it, as if this thing has been is happy that it's been found,
Mm-hmm.
that its mission can continue.
Nice.
So you have if you click on the sun sword in your inventory, you can see the stats.
Yep.
It's just it's a long sword,
Mhm.
but it does an extra 1d8 against undead targets.
Okay.
A 1d8 radiant damage against undead.
Okay.
And then you've got you can see that it is sentient, and how it
Oh.
communicates to you and whatever its personality is there. It can't talk to you, but it conveys emotion.
Cool.
Like
That's
through
pretty
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
So is it known to him now? Like
Yes,
he is.
He is essentially attuned to the item. So he is aware of everything that it can do. You can only be attuned to 3 items at a time that require attunement. So this is going to be one of those items.
Right. I just hold up the sword, give it a nod, like, yeah, dude.
And it does project light as well. So it does act as a light source for 60 feet.
Oh dang.
There you go.
It's a bright yellow blade.
I just like scream, this is the coolest crap that it's ever happened to me.
As you do that, everyone kind of wakes up and sees this bright blade that Dag has, as he's just exuding joy and excitement. For his
Yep.
newly
And
weapon.
I look at everybody and I just say, "Yeah, that was me."
You're the reason he's so happy. Congratulations.
Really well, Josh. Good well.
Halle Berry ain't got nothing on me.
Dag, what is happening? Why are you carrying a lightsaber?
I don't know what a lightsaber is, but I just had some weird dreams, and then I woke up and this thing just basically started fire. So cool stuff today.
Wow, that's intense.
So we're about halfway through the night of sleep, right?
Yeah, right now. So Dritz, you're going to benefit from your long rest right now. You can take over for No Leg so he can get his rest. And everybody else, unless you're going to be interacting with Dag and his new special weapon anymore, you guys can go back to sleep.
I'm going back to sleep. I'm tired.
All right.
I didn't wake up because I was ignoring him.
Perfect.
I'm in a deep sleep because I didn't get any alcohol. Yeah, no ale.
So seriously, how is everybody measuring distance? I can't get it.
It's
a measure tool, and then you click and drag, and then you right click to make a stop. That's all you gotta do.
But that's not doing anything for me.
Are you clicking on the little circle that with the little? It kind of looks like a computer power symbol, but turned a little bit.
You talking about the snap? So I've got snap to center.
Yep, snap to center is what you want. Now click and drag, and then you can right click to.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Because it's still important.
Now I get to join.
Information today.
Now I get to join in the fun.
Okay, the next morning, you guys kind of all wake up. It's about 7 a.m. You guys can hear roosters crowing. People are starting to move outside of the barn. Bells are tolling to kind of get the day rolling for everybody. How would you guys like to proceed?
I think we
Are
need
we
to
gonna
move
get
on.
up early enough, like beat the guards basically, like to the changing of the guards?
It's getting close to that point. I mean, not that you guys know how the guard shifts work in this area, but the night shift is still on currently, but they will be shifting soon.
So we do know from the last time that the guard shift changes around 7 a.m.
Right, and so the guards that you dealt with before were the guards that would be coming on shift right now from the western gate.
And what time is it?
It's about 7 a.m.
So I say, yeah, guys, we need to book it.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Do it. Let's
All right, cloaks on. Let's go.
So I would recommend we kind of all shackle ourselves. We did say that we were going to Argynvost Hold from the other crew, which you know, that would follow through. Let's see if No Legs can persuade this other group. And I look at No Legs and I say, listen, bro, if you can persuade this set of guards, I'll stop mentioning your better cousin Legolas.
No
I look
one
at him.
wakes up with that hair, by the way.
I look
Mhm.
I look at him and I go, I just woke up. I'm gonna try my best.
Okay, so you guys get the horses ready, get the wagon going. You make your way out around the side, out front of the inn. You're going down the main road, past the church. You look, nothing looks kind of out of the ordinary. It looks just, you know, there's no reporters outside now. There may be a couple people sitting on the steps out there, you know, waiting for food or whatnot. But
And I just kind of mutter to myself, but it's still like audible enough for everybody to hear. Let's just say, I'm gonna buy that place one day.
okay, cool.
All right.
All right. So you guys move along to the gate. No.
Can I do it
legs
like
here.
a D20 roll to go like challenge him on buying that place for him?
Wait, you want to buy it? You want to buy it for him?
me?
Yeah, Sonny's been looking out.
I mean, it sounded like you didn't have enough money to even tip the innkeeper.
Oh no, I had way too much money to tip him.
He goes, I want to give him all the money that I have. And I was like, dude, you have 500 gold on you right now. And he pulled out a whole pillowcase full of coin and throwing it on the table.
And he's like, basically, it's you handing him like a pillowcase of money. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I hand him 20 coin.
All right.
So yeah, I can't afford Sonny's future establishment if he wants it.
All right.
So are you guys going into the church?
No. That's just as we're passing by it.
Okay. All right. So you guys, you know, the rest of you are carted up with the skull in the back of the wagon. No Legs, you come up to the guard gate. You recognize these guards as the guards you dealt with when you came into Vallaki from the western gate beforehand. And they look at you and they're like, right, so you all take the prisoners now?
I go, I am, you know, just, it was a hard night trying to deal with them and, you know, but, I mean, I'm sure you get it. I need to rest, make sure I have a good, nice, safe travel to the castle.
Ah, the burgomaster's told you to take him to the mansion, eh?
Yeah, I'm taking him to the mansion and, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it was a weird night. They all spooned together.
the two guards look at each other and they're like, that's quite strange.
Yeah, and I look at both of them. I'm like, maybe I make a joke in a very sarcastic way. I go like, maybe I shouldn't have given you guys all my ale.
Wait, who'd you give ale to?
These aren't the same guards.
Yeah.
Guys,
Not the same.
I thought you said the same.
No,
No,
the
so-
same from the last time.
So you're going out the western gate this time. The night
Right.
before, you came in the eastern gate with the night shift. These are the west gate day shift guards.
Okay.
The
But
ones
you- but
the
you
ones
have-
that
you
let
have-
us in.
Right, you have dealt
Sorry,
with these specific guards in the past.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I thought you meant Brian. I thought you meant the people that like I just dealt with
No,
Yale.
yeah, sorry.
Fine, that's fine. I'll recover. Yeah, yeah. They say that, and I go. Well, maybe I did have some ale on myself, so I don't remember what's going on.
And he's like, right, just make sure these prisoners don't come back. You hear?
Yeah. I go. I hear you out, man. I hear you out. Have a great day.
And as we walk away, I say, I look at the guard and I say, "Are you telling him to kill us?"
I jump in and I jump in the nicest way possible with the least amount of genuine action. I literally grab my bow and I smack him right on the friggin' the top of the head and tell him to shut.
The guards just kind of laugh and they just kind of wave you on, like they approve of what you've done.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Dad rolls his eyes so hard they almost don't stay inside of his head.
And I'm just sitting there giggling the entire time. Like,
How have we not died?
Okay. Horses. I start slapping the horses. Like, get the fuck out of here. Let's get out.
All right, so you get out the gate. You start whipping the horses, and they start taking off. It's a few miles. It's probably a good 5 or 6 miles till you get to you cross a bridge. You hit a couple of the main crossroads that you know about. The crossroads that take you down to Argynvost. You see, at this point, there's actually a group of people hanging out at the crossroads, like they're traveling through. It's kind of strange that you haven't run into anybody in your travels before, but there's a group of 4 people in a wagon just kind of heading. Looks like they're heading towards Vallaki.
can you show us a map real quick, Brian?
Yeah, sorry. So it's nothing crazy. It's just the main map of Barovia.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But you guys are right here.
Oh, whoa, wait.
Wait, say it
Okay.
again. Where are we?
Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I just
you go ahead.
Wait.
I just stick my hand up and wave, like, "Hey, friends."
Hail and well met, friends.
So did we remove our shackles when we left?
I mean, did you?
I don't remember wearing shackles.
So we didn't cover that. Well, we were being transferred to a prison, so we shackled ourselves again loosely.
I didn't. I just laid the chain over my wrist, make it look like I was shackled, but I wasn't.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we made it look like we were shackled.
Yeah, you guys aren't shackled anymore. You guys kind of took care of that once you got out of Vallaki.
Okay.
So the people they raise their hand back to you, and they say, "Where are you heading?"
I just speak up and say, "None of your business."
And then I say pardon our wizard. He can be a little bit ornery sometimes.
It's true. I'm sorry. I'm still waking up.
We're headed to Argynvost hold. We wanted to check it out.
They kind of
Brian,
huh?
are they all still shackled at this point?
No, the group is not shackled. They're hanging out.
Hey, Brian.
I want
Is the
them.
group shackled?
God damn. God.
So the guy who seems to be the leader of this group, he kind of gets all wide-eyed and he says, "Argynvost, the haunted mansion? Why would anybody ever want to go there?"
Yeah, so we're like ghost hunters.
Oh,
I'd-
okay. Let me speak up for my
Yeah,
dear
he's
friend.
not
Oren.
leader. He is the leader.
All of right now, all of you need. Okay, let me do the talking because it's been known that I'm very good at it.
All right,
You don't
no,
even know that we're not shackled.
I just completely changed subject and asked them where they're going.
He says he kind of looks at you, not scared, but he's never seen a dragonborn before. So he says,
Damn it! You guys need to
Oh,
trust
shit,
me.
it talks.
yeah, like he's never seen a talking wizard before. He says, we're making our run from Kresk to Vallaki. We run lesson plans from the church, and we bring it to the chapel in Vallaki, and then we take anything back to the monastery in Kresk.
All right, carry on.
So I kind of like say quietly to the group, guys. No legs got us through Vallaki twice without incident. Like let's see if let's let him take lead on this.
I'm just gonna say, all right, cool. We're gonna go now.
Carry on.
Good luck.
Toodles.
And I toss him 2 gold pieces.
He looks at you and says, "Wow, thank you, sir, thank you. Please take anything you want." And he gestures towards, his wagon, and his children and his wife.
Wait.
Family?
Does he have any ale?
Yo, Dag, didn't you say you wanted to eat
was
some
like, how
children
old are you?
earlier?
Yeah. They're children. They're elementary school age.
No, they're
but
not soft
Grim,
enough. Thank you,
Grim,
though.
you say that, and he says, I don't have any. Well, I guess I do. The monks were making this new ale in Kresk, and they gave us.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Okay.
What is it called? What is it called?
They called it the original Barovian ale, Sazerac ale.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just give Sonny a nod, just like, yep.
Okay. Here's the deal.
I want to shoot.
I'm gonna need all of your Barovian Sazerac ale.
He says,
I'm gonna need all of it.
Well, it's really. I mean, it's meant for the monastery in Vallaki. They're expecting the shipment.
Nope. How much?
No.
How much did they pay?
It's not really a matter of payment. It's a matter of trade.
I jump in. I'm over this. I jump in. I look at Sonny, and I give him the most strong freaking hand to the face I possibly can find in my body, and I go. This man has very little. Please do not try and take everything this man has right now.
I didn't get any ale last night. I'll give him a gold coin for a barrel of ale.
I then
So then I quietly look at everybody and I say, do we all remember the conversation that Sonny had with us earlier about the secret ingredients for the Barovian ale?
I'm shaking my head yes. And I still want some.
Yes.
You
so
still
Grim,
okay? All right.
The man
taste
hands
and
you.
flavoring.
The man hands you a large growler of this Barovian Sazerac ale.
And I start tipping it back and chugging away.
We talking? What are we talking? 32 ounce, 64 ounce, 128 ounce.
It's 64.
Enjoy your salty beverage, friend.
Yeah. It does have a
As
very
I-
salty twinge to it.
As I finish it, I'm like, perfect.
And I just speak up and I say, don't drink it yourselves. Just don't drink it.
Thank you, sir. And they start going away. No legs.
Before this gentleman walks away, I walk up to him because I feel like my entire team is not handling this situation well and appreciating these small town people. of what they're going through right now. So I looked at the gentleman. I go, "Thank you so much for helping us with how little you have, and I know this means a lot to you." And I then hand him another 40 gold.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Damn. All right. So on top of the 2 gold that Sonny already gave him, you now give
And the
him
1 gold I gave
40.
him.
Oh, and the 1 gold. Yeah. So this is like more than this man's ever seen in his entire life. Like he and his children's children couldn't make this much money.
Yeah.
And I look at him, and I tell him, I go, this is your future for you and your family. Make it right.
He falls to his knees and just says, "Bless you, sir. Bless you." And as he kisses your feet,
What?
Wait. How much did he give him?
40
Gold.
Where do we see how much? Where's
it's in
our
your-
inventory?
It's in your equipment.
I have 500 gold. I'm not.
So, Jared, just to put in reference, this is kind of metagaming, but just to put in reference to these people, a gold piece is like $1,000 to us.
Yeah.
You
Great.
just gave them $40,000.
Good. Great.
I don't think you understand. These are traders. These are not poor people.
Yeah, they're not hurting.
Yeah,
So
They're not living in tents on the side of the road.
to have a better life.
I look at No Legs and I say, why?
And because Brian, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm neutral in this situation. I am the most non-collective of the group right now.
Well, I mean, you're still part. I mean, you're part of the OG group. I mean, you're part. You all have the same goal in mind here.
You're
Yeah.
one of us, bro.
But all I'm saying is, I'm just like, I took a risk. I'm willing to take it.
No, it's all good.
I have 500 gold.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
All right, so
It's
Jared or No Legs just hands him 40 gold pieces. They're worshiping his feet, and the ground he walks on. And I say, "Well, what else do you have that you're offering us?"
He says, "Really, all we have is supplies for the church and food for my family for the trip. We'd like to travel light because of how dangerous these roads are."
And I say, do you have any potions?
No, we don't have anything like that.
Okay.
Well, and I No Legs implies, and I goes, well, whether you guys know it or not, this is helping the church in some way or some form, so you guys can judge me for how much money I just gave them. And No Legs goes, I'll let you ponder that in your own life.
Okay, and then so the man, he looks back to his wife and children who are just elated with joy, and they all thank you, and they continue on their way as long as they can get past you in your wagon.
I just want to point out that I gave you $2 first.
And you will be remembered for that, sir.
Wow, it's so great.
All right, thank you for your time. Bye.
Don't drink that BS. Hey.
Okay, so you guys are now you make the turn and head down the path towards Argynvost without any other further delay.
And I just, while we're all still in the wagon, I just say, who's got the over/under that they're going to figure out that the secret ingredients is piss in this thing?
I'm gonna take the over. They're never gonna figure it out.
I mean, Grim.
That's because dwarves drink piss in their beer and their ale. They like it. They add flavor.
It's sterile and I like the taste.
Listen, it's Barovia. They haven't been able to get past the fog for like 500 fucking years. So, like at a little added flavor, they're not going to question where it comes from.
All right.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to take a sip of it and go, maybe we need to wait a few years for this to ripen.
Needs
Maybe it
to
gets
age.
better with age.
All right. Anyway, sorry, Brian.
Okay,
Go ahead.
go ahead and scroll down on the map that you guys are
Yep.
on now. So you guys arrive
Yeah, we're good.
at the front of the mansion Now you guys, well, Grim, you were told that the skull needed to be placed in the mausoleum,
Right.
for it to be where it needs to go. So you
Question.
guys now, yep.
Where's the mausoleum again?
I don't think we know.
Yeah, you guys haven't found it
Oh.
yet.
All right,
So-
let's pick up this giant skull and start walking in.
So hold on a second, just because, like, I want to make sure. So is Dag carrying this skull alone? Are we helping him because it's going to change how things happen once we get inside?
I'm helping him carry it.
So the 4-foot dwarf is helping the like 7-foot dragon.
It's like that version when like the kid's helping the dad up, but the dad's carrying all the weight. He's like, "You're doing so good, buddy." It's like one of those.
You guys forget, like I'm super strong.
I'm not saying that you're not strong. I'm saying like height to
It's like a wheelbarrow.
Clara says, all right. Good.
all right. So Dag and Grim are carrying. All right.
Okay.
So-
Go ahead.
I'm gonna through the front door, bro.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can go through the front door. Go ahead and go on in.
All right.
You know, all of you guys except for No Legs, you've been here. So yeah, you guys all kind of recognize the same area. Good, Jesse, since he's not here.
So, I
This
look
is
at
you,
Dag.
right, Clark? Sorry.
Tom? Yeah.
That's you. Okay. I just basically got to move wherever you move.
I look at Dag and I say, you know, Dag, what do you think? You're the one who, or not Dag, Grim, sorry. I look at Grim and say, hey, you're the one who ran into the previous, the guy who told you what we needed to get. Where do you think we need to go?
Well, I'm gonna say we could probably set the skull down here, and then go upstairs. I don't want to go alone because I don't want to die alone. Go up to that room and ask him where the mausoleum is.
I'll go
So,
with you. I'll go with you.
up the stairs and to the left?
Yep.
I'll go
say-
with you.
Hang on, Brian. What are you saying?
I said I will say real quick. You guys do remember? You can recall that at the back where you guys fought the revenants and you guys went up the stairs. That was a chapel in the back there.
Yeah, but is that the mausoleum?
It is not, but
Okay.
Well,
Well, I don't want to
say
leave.
Typically,
So,
mausoleums are pretty close to the chapels.
well, maybe.
Oh, what's that?
So
this
so
is just
so
representing the dragon skull.
Oh, okay.
so if we're remembering what we all saw, like, so upstairs towards the north is where Grim found everything, where he talked to the undead guy, and then in between the north and the south, where we all came up from the south, in between there was a weird dude who told us to go away in like where the broken hallway was.
How about
That's
I'll
all-
stay here? I'll stay here with another person with the skull, and two of you go find out where we got to put this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick back with Dag because No Leg speaks out and he goes, I'm not willing. We've traveled so far to get this freaking skull. I'm not gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
All right, I'll go with you.
I'm okay. So we're leaving. What's the decision? 3 stay, 2 go.
I say
Me-
2 stay, 3 go.
Yep.
Me and
I like that
Dag
idea.
thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go then.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'll move you guys to where you need to go. So so you're going upstairs in this hall. Are you going like all the way up to the 3rd floor?
Isn't that where I was?
Yeah, that's where you the room was with the undead guys.
I
Yeah,
can
that's where I
still
wanna
hear,
go.
just so you know.
Okay. And are you going up the north stairs where you went, Grim, or the south stairs where everybody else went?
I'm going up the north stairs because that's the way I went before.
Okay. Oh shit.
That's why I ended up over there and they ended up on the south side.
Okay. second floor, and then up the stairs to the third floor. Yeah, Grim.
I start walking down.
Do we need to like mute people or whatnot?
Yeah, so those of you who are downstairs, go ahead and mute the rest of us.
Okay.
So it's just Clark and Jared, right?
Yeah, we'll have to let Jared know when he gets back.
That's fine.
All right.
Clark, let him know.
I've got Clark and Jared muted.
Yep.
Same. So I'm gonna go ahead and slowly open this door carefully.
Okay. You open the door and you can see in there. There are the 5 undead. Their heads kind of turned towards you, and the one leader who spoke to you last time, he says, "You have returned. Do you have the skull?"
We do. We just need to find the mausoleum.
The mausoleum is outside the chapel. Beyond
Okay.
the cemetery.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Be right back. Bye.
So it's outside the chapel.
I just actually, I go up and give one of the guys just a high five.
So hold up before we like completely leave. Like, I look at Grim and I just say, hey, like, is there some kind of ceremony that we need to perform? Like, should we ask these guys? Like, do we just drop the skull? What do we do?
I wouldn't say drop the skull in front of them. Just be respectful.
No, I know, but I'm saying like in the mausoleum. What do we do?
You just said it needs to be returned to the mausoleum. So I'm gonna
Alright.
say we drag it to the mausoleum and see what happens.
All right.
Sonny, as you go to give the one guy on the bottom right a high five, he swings back and grabs your arm before you're able to do so, and he says, "Do not strike me, sir."
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to strike you. I was trying to just give you an excited high five that we've retrieved such a extraordinary, powerful relic that's so important to all of you. You're welcome.
And the leader says, he looks at the one who has your arm. He says, "Release him. They are to put us to rest so we can end our suffering."
So, before we leave, I look at them and I say, do we need to do anything once we lay the skull in the mausoleum?
The skull will need to be placed in its proper location atop the monument to our Lord.
Okay, bye.
All right. Cool. Pieces, bro.
All right, so are you guys booking it back to the
Yep.
ground floor?
Yep.
Go back to
Yep.
that.
Call me basic bitch. That's not gonna take long.
Okay, so coming down the stairs is a very, like, frightened, very hurried, Sunny, Dritz, and Grim.
Oh, guys. Okay. Don't get touched by one of those things. It's really awkward.
One of what things?
Well, yeah.
So,
Well, we went up to the room where the folks were at, where the people, the old guard. I don't remember the name. I can't remember. What was their name?
They didn't really give a name. They're revenants.
Well, the revenants of the dragon lord.
yeah.
Silver
So
dragon. The silver
the
dragon.
mausoleum,
Silver dragon.
the mausoleum where we're supposed to place this thing is close to where we fought the revenants earlier, which is like east of where we are now, like northeast. Like we went up the north hallway and went east, and we ended up in that little cathedral. So, yeah.
I know where we need to go.
So let's follow Grim.
Hold on. You skipped a huge part of where you said, "Don't let them touch you."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
it was
that's just a general rule.
I mean, you don't want to be messing with revenants. I tried to give one a high five. He didn't take kindly to it, and he grabbed my arm and was very mean.
I mean,
And,
he's a pissed off dead dude. You're really asking for it at that point.
well, I thought I was telling him like we were doing him a favor, but apparently it didn't work out. And his boss had to say, let him go. So there was that.
Don't worry, we're good. They're not gonna kill
All right.
us.
Sonny
Yeah,
just
we-
making
yeah.
friends everywhere.
I'm trying to be friendly, trying to bring joy to a very
So-
joyless world.
So I'm gonna recommend we go through this east hallway, up towards the northeast hallway up here,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is where Grim is already headed.
Brian, am I able to move that dragon head?
You will be in a second. I was just thinking about that.
I got the skull with me.
All right.
Just where I'm heading.
You should be able to move it now.
Okay.
All right. So ultimately, we want to head into this chapel that's over here, which no legs was not here for. So no legs. We fought some dead
The
guys.
bodies are still there.
We fought
Yeah.
these 3 revenants,
Yeah.
and they were little shits.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
out the door right here.
But I will
So he-
say,
He definitely
Sonny-
saw him. Remember, this is where he came in and met us. So he's seen this area.
well, but Sonny Ballins, you know, he was balling with all those balls on the floor.
That's right.
On with the balls.
My ball bearings did good work here,
Yes,
as
they
always.
did.
As always.
Okay. We know that we're in the chapel.
So from where we're standing to the south and to the east, we can see there's no rooms. There's windows to the south and the east. I don't see anything to the north. Is there a door? Is there a door?
If you stand right here, you can see out this window.
This is a door right here.
Yes.
So there's a store. There's a stairwell to the north.
We know where that goes. That goes up to the mezzanine.
I would. Right, but does it ultimately lead to the mausoleum? Oh wait, there's also a stairwell to the south.
We've already been up
Okay,
there.
I'm already going out the door while he's trying to figure this out.
Wait, which door?
This
This one right here, the one I just went through.
There's a door there?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me move the lighting so you can see that the door's open. There you go.
Wait, is there a door there?
Okay. You open the door.
Man, I see graves on the ground. I wonder if we're close.
All right. So,
All right.
tucked behind the mansion is a fog-shrouded cemetery, enclosed by a 7-foot-tall fence of wrought iron. In the northeast corner stands a mausoleum.
Oh!
There we go. Bingo.
As you cross the cemetery, you suddenly feel like someone or something is watching you. Looking up, you spot a well-dressed man with a thick mane of thistledown hair, observing you from a high tower window. He draws the curtain and disappears from view.
That's not good. Maybe that's
Let's make this quick.
Dragon Boy looking out for us.
Is it?
No.
Have we? Is it? Do we recognize this guy? Is he the guy that we saw sitting in the chair?
You do not recognize him.
All right.
All right, let's take this thing in the mausoleum. Get it in here.
So Brian, real quick. Is the mausoleum like we go in or we go up?
You would go in, so it's just like almost like a crypt almost.
Okay, gotcha.
So the door, it doesn't open easily. It definitely requires some brute force from all of you. But once, or at least Dag and Grim and some of the bigger guys. But once you're able to force the door open and break the lock, you enter. Tarnished, silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings cling to the stone-tiled roof of this mausoleum. An 8-foot-tall, 4-foot-wide white marble door set into the southwest wall is engraved with the name Argynvost. The interior of the mausoleum is dark and dusty. You see 4 empty alcoves with raised floors. Etched into the far wall is a verse written in a strange language. Who all of you can read Draconic? Obviously,
I can.
Dag can, but can anybody else?
I
Nope.
don't
Nope.
think so.
Nope.
No legs, you can.
Oh, I can. I could. The more you know.
The
And you have the
more
jump
you
spell
know.
too.
You have a spell called Jump as well. Okay, so the two of you that can read Draconic, you can read the writing on the wall that says, "Here lie the bones and treasures of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvost and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon."
That's it.
And you can see, and you can see that there's kind of like there's a big giant, like stone slab that almost looks like it leads to. I mean, it's a coffin essentially, but it's large enough to where it would hold the bones of a giant dragon. And then there's just like a pedestal right on top of it.
So
I'd say
Brian,
we put the skull on the pedestal.
wait. Is that the which entryway? Because we've got 4 entryways.
Well, those are just four like just little alcoves.
They're 4 ways. Or
Right, but
they're not
the one
entryway.
the one that you said, like, kind of looks like the dragon. Is that like north, south, east, or
East.
west?
Yeah, that's to the east.
Okay.
And there's a pedestal that's kind of like right here.
All right, let's hoist this thing up. Let's get it up there.
What's
Get this thing
currently
up there.
on the pedestal?
Nothing.
Soon to be this dragon. Guys. Let's help me get this up here.
Let's get
Yeah,
the
I
fucking
help.
dragon out
Yeah.
of
Right.
here.
So
I help.
It's
I help.
been
them
decided.
hoist
Let's
the thing
let
up
this.
and put it on the pedestal.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help lift.
As soon as you guys release the skull, after you put it on the pedestal, you a bright light just immediately envelops this entire room. You feel the ground below you just start to shake as this just loud, high, piercing energy flows and surrounds you guys in this room, and all of a sudden, from the skull, from the pedestal, the light just kind of all gathers in, and just like the skull is sucking all the light and the energy in that's been generated in, and shoots it straight out the door, and out towards there's the tallest tower on the mansion is a beacon, and it shoots it. As you guys go outside, you can see that it is just immediately just shot up to the windows of this beacon, and is just illuminated. Just a bright light can be shot like straight up, like Minas Morgul in Lord of the Rings. In the green.
Mhm.
Just think of that, but just a giant radiant white light is just up in the air and just making a hole in the clouds. They're swirling around up there. This light can be seen throughout all of Barovia, and immediately you guys all just feel just like a sense of protection and strength, and just a little bit more joy has come across this entire land.
Does that mean we
Also-
leveled up?
Not yet. Hold on. Also, you see in the mansion, just what look like spirits. Numerous spirits are just shooting up from the mansion, as if they've been finally released, and they just go up into the clouds with this light and just disappear.
All right, so I see all these lights, and I pull out my. I also have a pipe, and I pull out my pipe, and like I like puff on it, and I say, I think we should maybe go up to the top of the tower.
Okay. And with,
Dokey.
as this light is just shining out throughout all of this, this beacon of protection just kind of envelops all of you, and you all can add a +1 bonus to your AC and saving throws. And this is you only get this if you're opposing Strahd. So if for whatever reason you guys decide to join with Strahd, you lose these bonuses.
Of course, I'm joining Strahd. Duh.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I might join.
Let me know when you guys are done, and then we'll move on to the next little bit.
I am done.
Done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Clark?
Chris.
Mark, did you
Listen,
do all
I'm
your...
just trying to drink water at this point.
I know.
Here's Chris is gonna look at this in the morning when he watches the video, and he's gonna be like, "Oh shit."
Hey, I'm not that disappointed since I finished off like half a bottle of like rye whiskey.
Bro, that is so much alcohol.
It is.
I'll be praying for your sleep tonight that you don't get this.
Oh, my
Oh.
sleep is gonna be fine.
Sleep's gonna be fine. It's a matter of
Yeah, so you hit that bed and feel that movement.
My problem is I'm only 3 glasses of water in. I should have been drinking more water.
All right, Bri. Sorry, it took me a minute, but I'm ready.
Don't apologize. You're good. We're figuring it all out. It's fine.
We still love you, Jared.
Yep. Okay. Jared's good. Adam's good. Chris is good. Clark's good. All right. So we're all good. All right. You all now, you feel this power envelop you, and you've seen the spirits that you put to rest leave the mansion. Is there anything that you want to do at this point?
I'm gonna say a quick prayer for the souls.
Okay.
Rest well, friends. Rest
Exactly.
Shack and
Be at peace.
Rack, Shack,
Brian-
Benny.
Ryan, I'd like to see if I can sense any undead.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Got it.
this castle has been cured, Christopher.
All right.
All right. So should we start heading maybe back to the front?
Well, I'm
What do you guys
assuming what we did, we just brought back the dragon. I think we should figure out where he is and go talk to him.
Are you sure we brought back the dragon?
I mean, we reattached his skull.
Got his beacon going, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think we got
Did
his
we
beacon going, which
put his soul at rest?
I think he gave us the powers of.
Well,
I
I think we gave. I think we gave rest to the people that were stuck in this hold.
All right.
But I think the dragon is still. Well, I think we maybe brought him back to life.
Okay. I like the side of Chris.
I mean,
I'm Brian. Why are you humor?
He's probably just entertained right now.
This is funny as hell. I just want to know what you
I
guys
said,
are
I
doing.
just tell Mel, like, hey, let's finish what we started.
I'm gonna go back in.
let's. I say at least a starting point is to go back and talk to the people who said to go to the mausoleum.
They ain't there no more, man.
Well,
Technically,
maybe
we don't know that yet.
maybe their
Okay,
spirits aren't
I-
released yet.
Can somebody
so I-
put Can somebody put Dritz to sleep?
Don't you have the sleep spell, Sonny?
Let me go check.
Don't you dare put me to sleep, bitch.
Right.
I don't have it. I have it invisibility, so we could but we'd still have to hear him, even though we can't see him.
Hey, you know what? It wouldn't matter because magic can't put me to sleep, bitches.
I think Jared's got a question.
A swift
Shit.
elbow to the face might.
Yes, sir. I see your hand. You in the front.
Yes, thank you. I think we should all. Sit back and let's go. We're gonna all travel back to this main area, and I think we should all, maybe besides just Chris, maybe someone go up and check. Maybe someone go up there and check with him on those undead people and see where they're at.
I'm headed up
Well,
there.
why don't we just move up there as a group, because it'll save us time. Just go
Yeah.
up there, check the room, and then I know we wanted to check the top tower because I know we were here last time. And we found that archer. So maybe now we can find something at the top of this hold.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's go as a
All
crew.
right.
Do
So,
it. Do
as a
it.
group, let's get let's go. I'm good.
All right, give me a second to get you all moved over there.
But is the dragon alive though?
What
We don't know.
The skull?
The skeleton dragon, apparently.
No, you didn't connect it. No, it's just the skull that you placed on the pedestal.
I know.
Hey, Brian, can you remind us what the prophecy was when the skull is restored to the? Can you remind us of that prophecy?
Yeah, it's that Argynvost.
Hey, fuck you all.
It was just basically said that once the skull was returned, that Argynvost protection would shine across the land.
All right.
It's so good.
I'm just gonna
go
say.
pee really quick.
I'm just gonna say, +1 is some pretty shitty protection.
All right, you can take yours away. That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna keep my 1 AC, bro. You can do whatever you want with your life.
When Strahd rolls a 15 on you or a 16, and a 17 would have saved you.
No.
All right.
You guys should see.
I say we enter the room. Is anybody left in this room?
So as you walk into this room, all you see are skeletons laying on the floor, inanimate.
All right.
You did it. You
Are
really
they
did.
clothed? Are they clothed?
They have like old ass armor on them.
Is it all rusty and stuff?
Yeah, I mean it's not worth anything.
Okay.
Can I check on the guy that was sitting in this chair over here?
Yeah, give me 1 second though, real quick. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna go check in that main hall to see if the dude's still there.
Yeah, this guy was still here.
So you walk in there, and you see that the sword that he was holding is just laying on the ground, and the skeleton is just laying limp in the chair.
Is his dragon there?
The ash dragon?
Yeah.
No, it's gone.
Gosh. That'd been sweet.
Well, but the ash dragon was in the room to the south of us.
To the north of you, or it was downstairs.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
didn't it come
No, but
up here to this guy?
It did, yeah. So it ended here, but now he is no longer there.
Right. So, but outside the room that we're in, like where all the broken hallway is, where the roof collapsed. Like that's where the ash dragon went, right?
The ash dragon went into this room over here, and hung out with this dude.
All
Okay.
right. I'm searching around. I'm walking around. I want to see what else is in this joint.
Okay.
I want to find some sweet dragon treasure.
Sonny, were you or not Sonny? Sorry, Dag, were you doing anything else with the dude?
Can I just check what he's got?
Yes. My fan blew my page away, so now I gotta find out. All right, so yeah, you can search around. The great sword does look pretty hardy, and it looks like it could use some damage. He's also wearing a platinum holy symbol of the Morning Lord. You recognize it as a paladin. You recognize it as a symbol of the Morning Lord.
Nice.
Underneath his half plate armor.
I mean, it's not as sweet as this full plate, but
That's true.
I'll take the holy symbol and just say, you know what, this will not be used in vain.
Okay. You can now add a platinum holy symbol of the Morning Lord to your inventory, and you can also note that it's worth 250 gold.
Ooh,
Hey,
Ooh. Demon me here, buddy.
Can I do an Arcana check on this stuff to see if I see any like auras, magical stuff on these weapons or armor?
You can, so yeah, you definitely can. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
That would be a 19.
Yeah, the sword is emanating a magical aura.
Okay, I go ahead and pick it up.
Okay. It is. Go ahead and you can. I mean, it's a great sword. You can handle great swords, right?
Battle axes, simple weapons, warhammer. Is it a simple weapon?
Let me see if it is.
Aren't great sword just two-handed swords?
My battle
There's
axe is
shit in the
two-handed as
woods.
martial.
is just a quick question for you, Brian. Is the holy symbol of the Morning Lord, is that like a special thing in here, or is it just like a holy symbol?
It's just a holy symbol. I mean, you can just
Okay.
add it at symbol. What am I looking for again? A great sword.
If the greatsword is a simple weapon.
A great sword is a martial melee weapon, so you would not be proficient in it. So you could
Okay.
wield it, but you wouldn't get your proficiency bonus. Which for you is plus 3.
7.
Plus 3 is your proficiency. So you would be a plus 4 to whatever weapons you, if you were to swing it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I mean, if someone else wants it, they can. That would have better use for it. They can take it as well. But that's up to you guys.
I can't wield great swords, I don't think.
I tell Dak, since I think he's the only one that can wield it.
Yeah.
You want another badass sword? There you go. 2 lightsabers.
Dritz could do it. No legs could do it.
I'm good. I'm good, bro.
I just keep turning. I just turn on and off the sun sword. And be like, I'm okay.
Well, then I'm gonna carry it and sell it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add a plus 2 great sword to your inventory.
With magical abilities.
The plus 2 is its magical abilities.
All right, Brian, I'd like to go through this door.
Okay. You can go ahead and move yourself through that door.
All right.
This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the wall and a torn padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. The picture above the mantle has been splashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hinge.
All right, I go in that room with the stuff in it.
Okay.
Where the iron gate hanging is.
Yeah. Okay, so the walls of this room are lined with lead. Empty chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered. It looks like that this was once a treasure trove that has been picked clean.
There's nothing here anymore. All right, I go to the bookshelves. Anything interesting in the bookshelves?
The only remaining book that's on there is titled "The Oath Celestial." It's been partially burned and it's covered with slashed by a sword. As you leaf through it, it kind of crumbles and reveals that it's kind of more of a devotional text for knights from a place called the Holy Empire of Valencia. And you kind of know from the history that you know about the Order of the Silver Dragon that most of the knights that joined came from that empire that's now long gone.
All right, I'm gonna grab it.
Okay. Add the Oath Celestial to your inventory.
With Celestial. I kind of feel like we got the powers from this situation already attached to us, which could potentially help us take on Strahd.
Indeed.
So I feel like there's a part of us where like maybe because of all the mega increases we've had, maybe rather than spending the time to search this castle, because we've clearly got increased in multiple things epically for a reason, which we found out is going to help us take down Strahd. Maybe we should go back to the castle and try and take this dude down at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But
we
before we
just-
go,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say before we leave, I lay my long sword, the kind of wrecked one, on the lap of this main guy here, and then I kind of want to go upstairs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What was the name of that book again, Brian? I just found out where to go to add it.
The Oath Celestial. All right, Clark, as you drop that sword, just go ahead and remove it from your inventory.
Yep, already done.
As you guys are scouring this area, can you all make perception checks for me?
Yes.
$20.
20.
11.
15.
Jared?
21.
Okay. So everybody except for Sunny, you hear from the stairwells a familiar voice saying, "Hello? Is anybody here?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Who are you saying yes to, Dad?
You don't hear that voice.
What? You hear a voice?
Yeah, yeah. Listen again. Maybe they'll call back.
Hello?
Who's there?
Marco.
Hello?
There's no other call, but you guys know it was coming from downstairs.
Oh, from downstairs. Okay.
Do we
Was it a male
recognize the
voice or a
voice?
female voice?
It was a female voice.
Ooh, Esmeralda.
Do we recognize the voice, Brian?
Faintly, but I mean, you think you may know that it does kind of sound like Esmeralda, but I mean, you're not gonna know unless you go down there.
All right.
Wait, is it Asher?
Yeah. Yo, No Legs, it's your boyfriend.
That's it, my man.
Super fun.
All right. Yeah, I guess
Are you
I'll
gonna
head
move us downstairs,
downstairs.
Brian?
Yes, I will move you guys downstairs. That's where
Okay.
you go. Okay. So, you guys kind of go downstairs, and in the lobby is a familiar face of Esmeralda. She says, "The beacon. The beacon is lit. Gondor calls for aid." No.
No
she
shit,
says,
bitch.
She says, I didn't know the rumors were true. I mean, how did you light the beacon?
It's really no big deal, but we grabbed the head of the dragon, Argynvost, from Castle Ravenloft, and we brought it back here, and we placed it in the mausoleum.
We made Argynvost whole again.
'Cause we
She
ballers.
says, you ventured into the castle and you
And
survived?
I'm like doing this like, what's up?
I mean,
don't-
did you doubt us? Did you doubt us? Really?
I mean, honestly, after your ineptability, after you killed my cat, yes.
Listen,
Okay.
that
And-
was that was completely one person's fault. And
Hey,
I'm
don't
not
forget to
going to
drink some
mention a
water.
specific lizard, but
Don't forget to
Hold
drink
on,
some water.
hold on. Hold
Drink
on,
some
Mr.
water.
Fall to the floor.
Drink some water.
And I just say, look,
There's a lot of leading factors that led to that.
have you ever heard of the term collateral damage, Esmeralda?
She says, yes, I am familiar with the term.
So, unfortunately, Katya, your beautiful cat, was a necessary piece of collateral damage that allowed us to get to the point where we can light this beacon. So, I think it might be time for you to give up the ghosts and move on.
She, if at any other point, she would be like blowing up at you, but because of the light that is filling this area, she's a little bit more, she's less on edge. So,
Perfect.
Yeah. So she says, "You're right about my pet. She was very dear to me, so it is taking time to grieve. You must understand this, but we have wrought on a great victory here. You have done very well. This light will shine all over this land, and will greatly hinder Strahd's advances, and it will greatly aid you in destroying him. We have options now. There are still a couple defenses that we can bring down before facing him, or if you feel up to it, we can go straight to him. It is up to you. There's the Amber Temple is still the Great Lich has unleashed all of the evil that was brought there many years ago. Purging that would be strike a great blow to all the enemies of this land. And Berez, Lady, Baby Lasaga. She was one of the ones who raided the winery and stole their seed, and is using that seed to grow her nature into evil plants that are serving the Devil Strahd. Stopping her would also deal a blow. But if you feel that you are strong enough as you are, we can definitely go back to the castle and take the fight to him now.
I thought we already
think
got
maybe-
the seed.
You got one of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you make a good point. There's a lot of work to be done around here.
You have done so much, know that. And I know we ask a lot of you, but we are so close.
I mean, we are the most badass motherfuckers in the entire region. So,
I don't know what that word means, but you have gotten a lot farther than everybody else.
I
I
say,
asked Esmeralda, what do you think we should do?
It is not for me to decide. She kind of gets a little somber. She says, I asked much of you. I and Ritavio. I know if you decide to go fight Strahd now, he will join you. And he will fight by your side. If you feel like you need to take down some more defenses, all I know is the Amber Temple is full of very magical forces. And there may be some things that may help you magically in that area that could benefit you.
did you say magic?
Yes.
I think we could use every extra thing we can get going. So
I agree.
I with Esmeralda, and if nothing
I think we
else,
need to go
I
to
would
the
like to
Amber
atone for, your beast.
Agree.
The Amber Temple it is then. I suggest you make haste now. It is a long journey.
Good thing we have a cart, some horses.
Yes, that is true. You do. Head out now. I will go find Rictavio and let him know of your great success here.
Are you not going to join us to help us fight this Lich King?
No, you are more than enough to fight this lich. I hope. I mean, you've done so far here. My faith in you is being restored.
Is there anything we should know about the Lich King before we fight him?
Yeah, Brian, tell us about him.
Yeah, right. All I know and all I can tell you at this point is the Amber Temple used to be protected by mages, and would house all of the great evils of this land, and they jailed them there. Over time, Strahd has disintegrated and corrupted the mages, and their leader became a lich and corrupted the rest of the mage guardians who now serve him.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Cleansing
really
the
is.
temple would strike a huge blow
To Strahd or to Barovia?
to Strahd and his arsenal of evil magics.
Sounds good. Let's go get us some magic items.
Do it.
All right. So we will. You guys can get in your cart and start making your way towards or away from Argynvost Hold back to the main road, and that's where we're going to end it tonight. You guys can also go ahead and level up to level 8.
How do you do that again? Is that the edit? Go to builder.